Bingo Pagino. That's right. I'm here. This is the Lisper Podcast. I'm sorry. I'm a little raspy this morning. I don't know what's going on. I'm a little raspy, so I got teeth. But the co-host is still here. Excuse me. The co-host is still here. And the co-host has contributed to the tea. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Y'all get what I'm saying? Hot toddy. Hot toddy. But today's episode, hold on, let me clear my throat one more time. I think I got it. Today's episode is about Dexter. That's right, it's about Dexter. Now, if y'all don't watch Dexter, I suggest y'all start watching it. I don't know how many seasons the original show has, but Dexter is something that you can binge watch that shit, and get caught on up because Dexter is coming back again. Again, that's right. Dexter's coming back again, and this is gonna be the 1, 2, 3. This is gonna be the fourth show. This is gonna be the fourth show because he had Dexter the original show, then he had Dexter the Resurrection, and then he got Dexter the what are they called? Dexter Begins. Dexter First Blood. It's Dexter something early because it's a prequel to the shows, and you need to watch all of that. Everybody needs to watch all of that shit because Because if you take it from me, then you know it's good. Have I ever steered y'all wrong? As long as I've had both of you fans, have I ever steered y'all wrong? Have y'all ever watched this show that I said was good that wasn't good? So if I say it's good, then it's good. And y'all need to be watching it. So that's what I'm saying. Today I'm going to break down Dexter for you. I'm not going to give too many spoilers up. Why would I give a lot of spoilers up? I just told y'all to watch it. So I'm not going to give too many spoilers up. But I'm going to talk some shit. So if you're going to watch the show and you don't want to know what's going on, then don't watch this. Watch this later. Come back and watch this after you've watched, like, oh, well, you ain't going to be able to come back. I just thought about it. You're not going to be able to come back because Dexter got like 8 seasons or something. So by the time you finish watching Dexter, you ain't going to remember I did this fucking episode and you ain't going to come back. So look. Just watch this episode right now. Listen to what I'm saying and then go watch Dexter and kind of just know what I said and kind of just anticipate it. Or by the time you get to the part that I told you that I spoiled, the part that with you watch, you ain't going to remember that I spoiled it and you're still not going to know what happened. And it's still going to be intriguing because I don't remember every fucking detail of the situation. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember every fucking detail of the situation. So you can watch the show and see something different that I didn't see, or see something that I told you about, like you might know the end result, but you ain't gonna know the fucking like how we got to the end result. And it's still gonna be a little bit exciting for you to be able to watch the fucking show. So let's get down to the nitty gritty. And the nitty gritty is this: Dexter is a show about a serial killer. And let's be clear, this motherfucker is sick, okay? He's sick. He's a serial killer. He is a killing motherfucker, right? But the thing is, it's kind of a two-edged sword. It's like vigilante justice, but with killing. Dexter is like Batman, sort of, kind of. He's like Batman, like he don't want the bad guys to get away with shit. He wants to catch them. He's a good detective. He knows how to figure out people, find people, catch people, think about how to figure out who the bad guys is and all that. But he's unlike Batman because if Dexter catches you, he's going to kill you. It ain't no intimidation. It ain't no interrogation. It ain't no possibly arresting you or nothing. Dexter, if he catches you, you're going to be on the table. He's going to kill your ass. All right? Now, the way it's a two-edged sword is Dexter works for the motherfucking police. Dexter is a forensics officer for the police, which means that every murder that occurs, they take Dexter as there. Every time somebody gets killed, they take Dexter. Now, Dexter is obsessed with death and murder and blood and all of that kind of crazy shit. And that's why he got into forensics. And it's crazy because the police are helping Dexter catch the criminals. The police are actually assisting in the murdering of all these people, and they don't even know they're doing it. They just doing their job. They just taking Dexter to the murder scenes and letting Dexter figure it out, and then Dexter figuring it out, and the police is like, Dexter, do your job. And Dexter's job is to take the forensics and help the police figure out who's doing it. But Dexter takes the forensics and helps himself figure out who's doing it so he could kill him. So he could kill him because he wants to kill him. And it's crazy because Dexter gets evidence that he don't give to the police. He gets evidence that he don't give to his bosses because he wants to kill these motherfuckers. Now, time out now. He don't kill everybody that commits a murder because some of those murders are committed by people that just commit random murders. You know what I mean? But Dexter's looking for the real nasty ones. He's looking for other serial killers. Get this. Get this. How fucked up Dexter is, right? Dexter's a serial killer. Kills a bunch of people, but he does it in the name of the law, in the name of justice and all that shit, right? The bullshit to justify that he's a murderous bastard, right? But the people he wants to kill are serial killers. The main motherfuckers on Dexter's list are people who have committed a bunch of murders, like serial killers. Like those are the people that fit the code, and we're gonna get into the code a little bit later. So the backstory on Dexter is Dexter's a killer because Dexter was brought up, born around murder, right? Born around murder. So here's the thing: Dexter was a CO, and if y'all don't know what a CO is, it's like a police informant. It's like not a CO. What the fuck is they called? Whoever. It's like somebody who's on the street who's not a police officer, but is like working as an informant for the police, like an undercover sting operation. So Dexter's dad, who was a cop, found this broad and Dexter's mom, and she was a regular lady, and he found her. He got her to be the informant for the police for CI. CI. I had to put informant in there. Y'all see what I did? CI. So Dexter's mom becomes a CI. They find out about it. The bad guys do. And they chop her up. They chainsaw that bitch to death. And Harry, who's Dexter's dad, finds Dexter and his brother in the fucking shipping container, all chopped up with. I mean, the mama's all chopped up. And they find them all chopped up. The mom's chopped up with a chainsaw. And they find the two baby boys, her little baby sons, in there while she's chopped up. And they don't kill the babies. I guess there's no kids, but it's women. Usually there's no women, no kids, but if you crossed them, you was the woman that crossed them. So they killed the woman, chopped up, chainsaw the dad, but they ain't killed the kids, left the kids in there. Harry finds the kids. He adopts Dexter, and he adopts Dexter into his own home. Dexter becomes his son, and then Dexter gets older, and Dexter starts telling Harry, like, I want to kill people. So Harry say, you know what? I know you got this insatiable taste for black. You want to kill people. So Harry gave him this code, like, look, I'm going to let you kill motherfuckers. And that's the crazy part about it. Harry was a homicide detective. And he told his son, listen, I'm going to let you kill motherfuckers. I'm going to agree with you killing people, but then you got to have a code, okay? We don't want to kill no innocent people. We want to kill, like, people who deserve to die, as opposed to locking them up. Now, Harry's crazy as shit, too, because he knows that allowing his son to do this hinders his job. He has a son that is a forensic expert that's addicted to these fucking blood and all this shit, that knows how to catch these bad guys, that can solve every fucking serial killer homicide in Miami, right? And he's the top homicide detective. And he's telling his son, instead of you using your skills to help me catch these motherfuckers and put them in jail and boost my job and help my career, just go ahead and kill them. So Dexter is actually finding serial killers, knowing who they are, and instead of bringing them to justice, he killed these motherfuckers. Now, mind you, some of them have been brought to justice. Now, mind you, some of them have been caught, went to court, survived it, got off, got acquitted or whatever, and then Dexter's like, okay, you on my list, motherfucker? You on my list. Now, what Dexter does, Dexter goes around and he finds these people and then he stalks them. He don't just get on them because he knows he just can't get on them. I mean, after all, they are killers. You know what I'm saying? Like, these ain't regular people like that a killer can just go up and get and kill. These motherfuckers is killers too. Most of them are killers. And some of them are trained killers. Some of them are professional killers. Some of them is crazy. Will shank you up in 2 motherfucking seconds. You know what I mean? So Dexter has to, like, stalk them, figure out where they be at, and find a way to kill them. And then the funny thing is Dexter's got access to the shit that he needs to kill them. The police forensics lab has, like, tranquilizers and all kinds of weird shit and medicines, and Dexter then became a chemist, and he can make a medicine and take a smelling salt and put some shit in it, knock your ass out, whatever. Dexter's got hypodermic needles with all the shit in, and so Dexter want to get your ass, he gonna get you. And what he does is he walks up and he takes his little hypodermic needle, and you just be talking, and they'll be like, next thing you know, it's night, nigga. It is night fucking night. And then Dexter put you on that motherfucking table. And the way Dexter kills people is crazy too. So Dexter puts you on a motherfucking table, right? Puts you on a table and then wraps your ass in plastic. Completely in plastic. I mean, wrapped up like you, it's saran wrapped like a motherfucker. You look like leftovers. That's how you look. You be on the table looking like leftovers. You be saran wrapped like a motherfucker like this. What the fuck is going on? And then Dexter puts up pictures all around the walls and stuff. Oh, look at her. Her name's Sarah. Remember you stabbed that bitch? And you're like, yeah, I stabbed the shit out of Sarah. You get proud of yourself. These killers get proud of themselves. They be sitting there laying there like, remember you killed Sarah? Like, yeah, I fucked that bitch up. I killed the shit out of Sarah. And then they got all the people you killed. You killed this person. You killed that person. You killed this person. And it's like, so what? What do you got to do with it? Did you Sarah a boyfriend? Did you love Sarah? What the fuck is you doing? And that's just like, no, man. You just killed a bunch of people, and so you deserve to die. And some of them know they deserve to die. Some of them be sitting there like, well, then kill me, motherfucker, because I want to die anyway. Some of them have remorse. Some of them do have honest remorse. Seriously. There are some of them that sit there and go, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to kill these people. I killed 22 motherfuckers, but I only meant to kill 2. You know what I mean? I didn't mean to kill 22 people. I meant to kill 2 people, and it just spiraled. It just got out of hand. My bad. They not sincere. They're just trying to keep their asses killed. But some of them actually cried. Some of them was actually like, man, I know, man. But I'm just like you, man. I got it in my spirit. I gotta kill. I gotta kill, you know, I gotta get it out. And Dexter's like, yeah, me too. And it's like, what? You too? So somebody should put your ass on this table. And then the funny thing is, Dexter's killed more people than any of them motherfuckers. Dexter has killed more people than any of them, but because of the code, because Dexter's only killing bad guys, it's cool. No, it's not cool. Dexter is a fucking murderous bastard. He is. He's a murderous bastard. He is a terrible person. He's a villain like a motherfucker. He's killing people. And it ain't right to kill people. And so, yeah, Dexter, you ain't right. Two-edged sword. You working for the police. Your dad is the homicide detective. You finding homicide criminals that the police can't help. The police is helping you. So you're helping the police catch some murderers. Because some of them Dexter do turn in, or some of them Dexter figures it out, but somebody else figures it out at the same time. So Dexter has to let them arrest the motherfucker. You know, sometimes it goes hand in hand, but you're a murderer, but it's under the guise of you being a police officer. But you're a forensics officer and you're helping the police, but the police are helping you find your victims. It is insane, and that's the dynamic of the show that keeps you intrigued, because it's like, how do you separate being in the police station, being with Lagaria, who was the captain, the woman captain, being with Batista, who was a homicide detective there, being with Quinn, who was a homicide detective there. That's the own sister Deborah, was a detective in the same police that she worked with. His forensic partner, Masuka, became his friend. You know what I'm saying? So you in here with people whose career you can help. You in here with people who are constantly putting their life on the line to do the right thing. You in here with people that are serving and protecting and trying to serve justice and all of these things, and you out here killing like a motherfucker. Killing! And you gotta balance that out? Dexter was a crazy motherfucker. And Dexter got away with it most of the time. Now look, there wouldn't be a show It wouldn't be a show if there wasn't for no close calls. Dexter had a lot of close calls. Dexter almost got caught thousands and thousands and thousands of times. But he kind of had a fail-safe situation because they was in Miami. They was in Miami, and Dexter had two things. He had swamp, and he had a boat. He had a boat. So when Dexter first started killing, he was just throwing the bodies in the swamp, throwing the bodies in the swamp, throwing the bodies in the swamp because the alligators. There was plenty of gators, and the gators would just eat the body up. Nobody, no murder, right? Nobody, no murder. And there's no harm, no foul. And the victims of these murders are not good people in society, so nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. You know how, like, if Dexter killed Lisper, everybody be looking. Y'all be out there searching, where's Lisper? You know, my sisters be out there, find my brother. You know, my mama be on the news going, Jehovah, I just hope Jehovah find my son. And I just hope my son is well. I know the Lord Jehovah has told me that my son is still alive, and I hope they find him because, you know, my mama be on there and my daddy be on there going, that motherfucker, man. I don't know if my motherfucking son ain't probably dead, though. He talk a lot of shit. See, my son talk a lot of shit. And somebody of them probably done killed his ass. I don't know. I hope he alive. I want my shut up, Linda. Shut up, Linda. I'm talking now. You Jehovah gonna help you. I'm talking about me. And my dad gonna be on there arguing with the reporters and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because that's how he is. He's mean and surly. But people gonna care about me dying. People gonna be looking for me. People gonna be wondering where the fuck is I'm at. You know what I'm saying? My kids, I got a lot of kids out here. Brittany gonna be looking. Everybody gonna care if I die. Most of these people that Dexter was killing was murderous bastards. Nobody care. Plus, Dexter had another second fail-safe plan. His fail-safe plan was to prove that the person that he killed was the serial killer to make sure that nobody gave a fuck. You see what I'm saying? It's like, oh, okay, Dexter killed, like, say I was a serial killer. Say I was going around and murdering motherfuckers, which I wouldn't do that. I don't think. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if the purge happened, yeah, somebody gonna get pop, pop, pop. Yeah, if the purge happened, I'm gonna kill somebody. I ain't gonna lie. If the purge was real, I would be out here. There's a couple people on the hit list. So if the purge was real, because it's legal, I'd probably take a couple lives. I ain't gonna lie. I probably would. Be a little fun. Play some GTA in real life. You wouldn't want to play GTA in real life, but that's not it. I'm just saying. If I was a serial killer and Dexter had me on his table and Dexter killed me, right? Then Dexter would go back to the police and be like, wait a minute. Whatever evidence Dexter used to find him before he killed him, Dexter would go back to the cops and go like, wait a minute. Look, I just found this. Boop, boop, boop. It's a red dot on this thing, and this dot leads to this dot, and this dot connect the dots. And the serial killer is Tyrone motherfucking Livingston. And they're going, okay, it's Tyrone Livingston. Yay, Dexter, you solved the case. That sounds like, let's put an APP out on Tyrone Livingston. They're not going to find Tyrone Livingston. That motherfucker. Dexter already killed him, but Dexter put that out there so that they could be looking for him. Never gonna find the body, but they're looking for him, and now it just goes, oh, Tyrone Livingston must have escaped. He must have knew we were on to him, and he got away, and he's in Peru or somewhere like that. So Dexter was like, you know what I mean? Like, if they got close to him, he just spin it and win it. Plus, Dexter knew if they was getting too close. If they was getting too close to catching Dexter, all Dexter had to do, and he did it a bunch of times, turn in a serial killer. If people started suspecting Dexter, started looking at Dexter too funny, started following that mother around, saying, there's something wrong with that motherfucker, or started getting too close to the case, Dexter would just say, hey, man, I can't kill this one. I'm going to turn him in. You know what I mean? I'm going to turn him in. Or if somebody saw Dexter with the guy, or saw Dexter right before he was about to kill him, or saw Dexter doing something fishy about the evidence or something like that, Dexter just turned that motherfucker in. I lost this one. I gotta give him up. I gotta tell my sister. And he tells his sister to see how to text him. So his sister come in and his sister go, hey, Dex, thanks for the tip. And Dex get him, and then his sister get the credit. Yay, Deborah. Yay, Dad. You was great. And I'm like, y'all all, you cheating too. Dex ain't supposed to give his information just to you. He's supposed to give it to everybody. He's supposed to go in and report to a boss, but he's telling you so that you can go get the glory. And the only reason why Dexter's telling you so that you can go get the glory is because he mad at the motherfucker that he couldn't kill that motherfucker. And he mad at the person who caught him, but the person who caught him is a police officer and don't fit the motherfucking code, which the code becomes bullshit a little bit. The code becomes bullshit. But Dexter was close to getting caught, right? And the main one who was close to getting caught close to catching Dexter was this Officer Dokes. Officer Dokes was this black dude who had the what is it called? The nigga sense, the nigga tingle. You know what I mean? Now Spider-Man got the spider sense. Black people got something called, I like to call nigga sense. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna say nigga sense. I'm gonna say black people tingle. I'm gonna say what is it called? Woman's intuition, but is nigga intuition. It's black people intuition. I gotta stop saying that word. I don't know. But anyway, it's like we know sometimes when a motherfucker ain't right. And Officer Dokes had that shit about Dexter. He used to look at Dexter like, something wrong with this motherfucker. This motherfucker Dexter's a weirdo. He looks weird. He acts weird. He's always moving. He's kind of shady. He always talking in codes and shit. Now, I'm watching him. I'm watching him up. And he's a detective, so he's supposed to detect. Now, Harry, who's Dexter's dad, is a good detective too. He's supposed to detect too, but Harry don't want to detect Dexter because he knows what Dexter's doing. But Harry's dead the whole time. Harry's dead the whole time. The only time you see Harry doing the original Dexter series is that Harry comes to Dexter like as a premonition. I mean, not a premonition, as like a dream sequence. Like when Dexter's like confused or concerned, he can hear Harry's voice talking to him, and sometimes Dexter daydreams, and Harry comes into the daydream, and Harry's like, "Yo, Dex, that guy don't fit the code. What are you doing? Don't kill him. He don't fit the code." Or he'll come and he'll go, "Hey, why you didn't kill that guy yet? He fits the code. What's going on with you, Dex? You scared? Are you bitching?" You know what I mean? But Harry already got killed. Prior to that, Harry's already dead. I think he had a heart attack or something. I don't know, but Harry's dead already. But Dokes was looking at Dexter the whole time. And then we got the meme. Y'all know the meme. If y'all haven't seen the show, y'all still know the meme. The meme with the black guy, bald head, his name is Officer Dokes, and he goes, "Surprise, motherfucker." That's him. That's the guy. He caught Dexter. Caught Dexter red-handed about to kill him. "Surprise, motherfucker." And Dexter was like, "Oh, shit. Oh, man. Oh, no." Dexter was caught by Officer Dokes because Officer Dokes knew something was wrong with him. And then there's that thing, Officer Dokes knew something was wrong with Dexter because Dexter wasn't fucking. You know what I mean? Now, listen. It's the truth. It's the truth. When people don't fuck, they look at you weird. Take it from me. I was celibate for a long time, and people was going like, when I was telling motherfuckers that I had a 3-year celibacy, and when I was telling motherfuckers that I had a 3-year celibacy, that's what I got. I got on. People at work was like, "Hey, man, listen, don't fuck with Tyrone and get no pussy. Don't fuck with Tyrone because, see, Tyrone ain't fucking. And he might snap out. He might kill somebody. He might be a murderer. He might be something." Because it's strange when you're a grown man and you're handsome. I'm not handsome, but you know what I'm saying. When you're a grown man. See, me, I'm fucked up. You see all this? So they was like, it's almost cool. It's almost like, oh, Tyrone ain't gonna pussy. Because first of all, Tyrone's nasty. Mean dude. Nasty attitude. Got 150,000 of them kids. Tyrone and he old. He got the gray. I'm not that old, but he got the gray. The gray is fucking him up. He looked like an old man. So there's a lot of reasons for me not to get no ass. So sometimes I got the pass. Like I got the no ass pass. That's what I got. I got something called the no ass pass because I wasn't getting no ass. But some people would look at it and go, "Hey, he ain't supposed to get no ass. Look at him. Look at him." And then during that time that I wasn't fucking, I wasn't caring. My hair was fucked up. My beard was fucked up. I was not even washing for right. Well, I wasn't even washing up too much. What I gotta wash for? This thing ain't going nowhere. Nobody gonna smell it or see it or touch it. You know what I mean? So I was fucked up. So I didn't get looked at funny like how Dexter got looked at funny. Dexter got looked at funny because there's no bitches like, and Dexter had a good motherfucking job. And Michael C. Hall's a very attractive white man. So Officer Dokes was also looking at that. Dexter, you don't get no pussy, bro. You ain't had a girlfriend since you've been here. You ain't fucking on nobody. You dedicated to the syringe. That's all you want to do is look at blood splatter, and your dick getting hard. I seen you. Last time we went to that last fight, when that girl was dead, and you saw the blood and everything. You weren't looking at her titties was out, and I saw you looking at her head bleeding. You got a chubby from the blood. You didn't get a chubby from the titties. I was looking at the titties. I got a little bit hard. I saw the titties. You looking at the blood. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Dexter looking at blood instead of titties. So he knew something was wrong with Dexter, and he caught Dexter's ass, and Dexter had to kill Officer Dokes because Officer Dokes got on to him. And a couple of other people kind of got on to Dexter, but Quinn got on to Dexter a little bit, but Quinn was fucking Dexter's sister, and Quinn was like an alcoholic and had some drug issues. Quinn was a fucked up dude. And you always got to have a fucked up dude. In all these shows, they have a fucked up dude. They have a detective that's like on the verge of getting suspended, on the verge of getting fired, on the verge of making the wrong decisions, on the verge of doing the wrong thing. And he's fucking somebody who knows that their relationship ain't working. We keep fucking. And that's the assistant Quinn. We just keep fucking, but we don't. What is we? You can't commit to me because you fucked up, because Dexter's sister Deborah is a fucked up bitch. And I can't commit to you because I'm fucked up, and they just went back and forth. So Quinn never was able to like pinpoint Dexter down. But Quinn knew it. Quinn knew it. Quinn had it in his head. The Quinn intuition was going, and he almost had the nigga sense, but he just couldn't. He had to work out his own shit. And every time he got close, Dexter knew he had to work out his own shit. So every time Quinn got close, every time Quinn questioned Dexter, every time Quinn said, "Hey Dex, you acting a little strange. This shit you said is a little weird." Dexter go, "Oh, coming from the crackhead." You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because you can always, no matter what, you can always discredit a crackhead. I tell you, I used to do it to my daddy all the time. My mom used to be, I could do something wrong, do something bad, do something fucked up, be in trouble or whatever, and my dad would catch me. And my dad never could ever talk to my mom about anything I've done because we all knew he was doing drugs at the time. So my mom would be like, you did this, you did that, you did this, you did that. Who told you that? Mom, where are you getting your information? She's like, your dad, my dad? Well, Mom, was this Monday through Thursday? Because Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, my dad was cool. My dad was chilling. My dad was home. Because my dad ain't had no money. Friday, that nigga check hit. He was taking it to the streets. You know what I mean? So if my mom came to me on a Saturday and told me my dad told her something on Friday night, I was, Mom, you sure? You sure? Did you look into his eyes? Was he on that shit? You know what I mean? That's what I did. So that's what Dexter kept doing to Quinny. You on that shit? Are you sure you think it's straight? Did you take a bump today? Are you drunk? You know what I mean? And so Quinny had to go like, oh shit, man. Like, and then Dexter would go, hey man, because look, if you're drunk, I can help you. Like I can help you get off that shit, but we're gonna have to tell Maria, we're gonna have to tell Batista, and I ain't going, no, shut the fuck up. Hey man, you fucking my sister. I'm gonna tell Deb I saw you with another bitch. Because Quinn was kind of that dude that would go on dates and stuff too, because him and Deb wasn't together. So you know what I mean? So it was like Dexter had a lot of shit on Quinn. So Quinn couldn't fucking Quinn couldn't really get Dexter because Dexter, you on drugs, nigga? You an alcoholic? You fucking my sister and y'all working in the same homicide thing. I don't think that's right. I don't think people should know y'all fucking and want me to tell that. Oh, and I saw you on a date too. I saw you with another bitch. When I tell my sister, them dicks are so stop, my man. You're not gonna be fucking my sister and fucking up bitch. But Dexter let him because Dexter didn't care because Dexter needed that. He needed. See, Dexter's a dirty motherfucker. You gonna let a motherfucker fuck your sister, but fuck with other bitches. You know about him fucking other bitches. You gonna let a motherfucker fuck your sister when you know he fucked up on those drugs and all that, and he's bad for and all that stuff. But you let him because you can use that as leverage to get away with all your killing. All of your killing. And that's what Dexter is. Stone cold killer, right? But Dexter was in trouble. Dexter was about to get caught a bunch of times. And then, you know what happened? Dexter said, you know what? Let me stop being a weirdo. I'm a weirdo. They starting to figure out things about me they know I don't fuck. Dexter, in one season, they said, oh, they know Dexter don't fuck. So Dexter decides to fuck. And then he gets trapped because that's the first bitch I really seen Dexter fuck with, and he ended up getting, I don't mean bitch. I don't know what's wrong with me. Dexter started fucking with this woman, and she wasn't a bitch. She was a very nice woman, and she was very much so better than Dexter because he was a killer. And Dexter started fucking with this woman, and Dexter fell in love with her, and she fell in love with him, and she married him. Yep, Dexter ended up married. Dexter had a life with a wife, you know what I'm saying? And now it got complicated because she was like, Dexter, what's going on? She started catching on to Dexter shit because Dexter had to go commit the murders. Dexter had to go commit the murders. So Dexter's like, I gotta work late tonight. You know, I gotta go kill somebody. And she like, what do you mean you gotta work late tonight? But Dexter know he ain't working late. He gotta go kill somebody. Be like, oh, I got a crack in the case, and I gotta go help her. And she's like, Dexter, you ain't no motherfucking detective. You don't get cracks in cases, Dexter. You supposed to take the blood samples, take them to the lab, take the forensic fingerprints, all that shit. What you mean you got a fucking crack in the case? You know what I mean? But she was just like, you know what? All right, Dex, do what you gotta do. As long as you bring that dick home, as long as let me smell your dick. Like, as long as you're not cheating, you can go ahead on and do whatever you gotta do. But she was suspecting Dexter too. She was like, Dex, what the fuck is going on with you? You be going out late at night, whatever, whatever. And then sometimes the people he's trying to kill get away from him. They get away from him, they fucking fuck him up a little bit. Dexter come home with a cut on his head. Dexter, you a forensics cop. You ain't a real cop. How the fuck you get cut on your head? Fuck is you doing out there, Dexter? You don't even, Dexter, you was a nerd, you was a geek, you was a bitch. You ain't even fighting nobody. She don't know Dexter can throw hands. Dexter can fight all that stuff, but she don't know because Dexter's a forensic guy. He's supposed to be cool. There ain't nobody supposed to know Dexter's killing motherfuckers. So when Dexter come home bruised up, she's like, what the fuck you mean? Oh, it happened at work. What you mean it happened at work? You're a forensic guy. Nothing's supposed to happen to you at work. You're not supposed, you ain't supposed to, everybody that's there at the job, when you working, all the criminals, everybody is supposed to be dead. How you getting in scuffles with a dead body, Dex? You don't work with live motherfucking people. You're not ATF, you're not nothing. You don't go and arrest people, right? What the fuck are you talking about? And then Dexter had a kid. Dexter got her pregnant, had a little baby boy, Harrison. Had a son. And that took the heat off Dexter a little bit because they're like, oh, now Dexter's wonderful. He's living a regular life. He's got a wife and a son. He can't be this crazy murderer we thinking of, And everybody's like cool with him. Batista's cool with him. Quinn got cool with him. Harry's still telling him that, it's got to fit the code in his dreams. He's got a wife. Masuka still being a pervert. Masuka was a pervert. But Masuka's still talking to him. He's got friends. Maria, the head of the thing, is loving Dexter. Maria, the head of the homicide department, is loving Dexter. She's the boss. She loves Dexter. Dexter's her little, you're my little boo thing. She ain't fuck on him, but she loved him because she started fucking on Batista. Her and Batista started fucking around. They started being like boyfriend and girlfriend. And then they got married. Her and Batista got married in the show. But so Batista marries Maria. Dexter's fucking around. He got a wife and a kid. He's living a great life, good life. He's chilling, but he's still killing. He's chilling, but he's still killing. You know what I mean? He's still killing. Then he meets his match. See, because there was this killer, and I don't know that every killer had a nickname. They like they name serial killers like the Pearl River Killer, the Harbor Bay Butcher, and all that stuff. They named all these serial killers, Ice Cream Man, and all this stuff. Like they named all these serial killers. Deborah was fucking one of them. One of the serial killers was Deborah's boyfriend, Dexter's sister. She was fucking one of the dudes that was the serial killer. The Harbor Bay Butcher or the ice cream. I don't know if it was the ice cream dude or the Harbor Bay Butcher, but one of them serial killers that Dexter had to kill was fucking on his sister. Ain't that crazy? Deborah's boyfriend was the serial fucking killer, but either way, they had all these nicknames. And I forgot John Lithgow's nickname, but he was a nickname serial killer. And he discovered that Dexter had discovered him. He found out that Dexter had known who he was and that Dexter was trying to kill him. But he also found, but when Dexter tried to kill him, he got away. He survived it. And then he realized, okay, this dude Dexter can't turn me in because he wants to kill me, number one. And number two, if he does, if I do get arrested and he does happen to turn me in, then I'm gonna tell on him. I'm gonna be able to rat Dexter out. I'm gonna be like, oh, y'all turning me in. This motherfucker killing everybody. This motherfucker's a serial killer himself. He's killing the bad guys. He tried to kill me. He had me a saran wrap. You know what I mean? So now they playing a cat and mouse game. Dexter's trying to catch him. Dexter's trying to kill him. Dexter knows that he knows about him. So it's all bad, right? And it goes on for like, I guess, 4 or 5 episodes. And man, when I tell you that this was one of the most unbelievable moments in television history, man, when I tell you my eyes was big as shit, man, when I tell you something came out the front and the back, I threw up a little and pooped myself a little bit. I couldn't believe it. My body went to convulsion. I was like this. I couldn't help myself because this was one of the worst things that ever happened in television. This was crazy. Okay. Dexter comes home. His wife his baby is crying in the bathroom. Right? And Dexter's like, what the fuck is going on with the baby? And that's in his head because Dexter's mean. Dexter sounds like a nice guy. Michael C. Hall sounds like a nice guy, but Dexter is a fucked up, calculated killing motherfucker, and he's kind of mean. So I can tell you right now, in Dexter's head, he was going, where's this bitch at? This fucking baby's crying. What the fuck? Dexter was getting a little upset. The baby's crying, and he didn't know where his wife was at. Goes in that bathroom, and his wife was in that tub. Baby crying, tub in there, red water, dead water. That's right. My man done found his wife, then went in Dexter's crib, and found his wife and baby, and then killed his wife up. Just killed her. And it was like, oh, holy shit. Because it was real bad because she was like bringing Dexter to a normality, right? She was making him seem normal. She was making him seem loving. She was making him seem nice. She was like redeeming him and being his only redeeming quality for him being a murderous bastard. It was almost like I thought the show was going to end. It was almost like Dexter's got a wife, Dexter's got a kid. Dexter can't keep fucking killing. So this show is going to be over soon. And I was anticipating the show being over soon. And then, woo! That motherfucker killed Dexter's wife. And then it kind of like Dexter caught him a little easier after that and fucking put him on the table and killed him. But it was kind of like that was his last hurrah. You know what I'm saying? For him, that was his last hurrah. That was his coup de grace, so to speak. It was like, you know what? Dexter's wife going to be my last John. Because I know this kid's going to get me. I'm older. He's younger. I know he's going to come and figure out a way to catch me. I know he's going to get me. I can't keep going back and forth with him. So he kind of like did his coup de grace killing enough, but man, he fucked Dexter up. Fucked Dexter up. You know what I'm saying? And he fucked Dexter up in more ways than one because Dexter now has got a kid, a baby boy, that he's got to take care of by himself. And Dexter can't take care of no kid. Dexter can't even take care of himself. Dexter's fucked up. Dexter needs to kill people. He's got to kill people at night. He's a babysitter. And the only person he's got in his life that love him now is his sister. And she's a fucked up bitch. His sister's fucked up. His sister just like Quinn. She's an alcoholic. She dibble dabbles in the drugs. She's barely keeping a job. She's popping that pussy on everybody. That's the sister was a hoe. She was out here popping pussy on everybody. Anybody that wanted something, they sniffed her ass Deborah. Pussy popping, pussy popping, you know what I mean? And this is the person that Dexter has to take his baby to at nighttime when she off of work to go kill. And it's like, do I care about my son? My son could die in Deborah's house. I don't know. My son could sniff some cocaine. I don't know what Deborah's doing. Deborah's fucked up. Deborah was literally fucking a serial killer for months, and she's a homicide detective. Like, the fuck? But Dexter had to rely on Deborah and whatever like that. And then Dexter started to say, you know what? My wife's been gone for a while. I've been mourning her enough. I'm going to get back out there and get some more pussy. Dexter decided to fuck again, and who did he fuck? This crazy broad Hannah. Hannah was crazy. Dexter started fucking with Hannah, and then he found out Hannah was crazy, and Hannah found out Dexter's secret right away. Hannah said Hannah had the nigga sense too. She was white, but she had that nigga sense. She had that black people tingle. She had that woman's intuition. She had all that shit that she needed to catch Dexter. She said, hey, motherfucker, I know what you do. I know you was a fucked up motherfucker. And Dexter used to keep these little blood squabs. Everybody he killed, he took a little piece of their blood and put them on one of these little screen things. You know the screen things they put in a little microscope thing to analyze blood? Well, Dexter used to keep those. And he used to have them in a little box. He used to hide them in his little house in there. People found them. A lot of people found them. It was like, Dexter, what are these? And Dexter just like, oh, no, I got this from the forensics lab. They just souvenirs. And then like, nobody ain't going to test them to see who blood it is. So it's just like, Dexter, you a freak. You're a freak motherfucker. Like, you're a freaky boy. You masturbate to them, don't you? Like, yeah. Yeah, like that. So you beat your dick to them little blood sample things. Mm-hmm. You know? But he's a killer, though. Mm-hmm. So Dexter started fucking with Hannah. And Hannah's like, I kill people, too. No! Yeah, Hannah is a killer too. She's a murderous bitch. She kills some people too. So him and her is in this relationship where they know they can't be together because she's a killer, he's a killer. She want to kill people, he want to kill people. She crazy, he crazy, and they know that it wasn't gonna work out. And then Dexter also had like this little like Dexter thought of himself as kind of like Spider-Man. You know how Spider-Man always had the dilemma. Spider-Man was like, I didn't want people to know I was Spider-Man because I'm putting Mary Jane in danger. I'm putting Aunt May in danger. So I want to try to like keep them out of danger. So I don't want them to fuck with me because I'm Spider-Man. I'm putting them in danger. That's how Dexter felt about him. He's like, Hannah, I'm putting you in danger because I'm killing people and people gonna find out about me. And last time motherfuckers found out about me, he killed my wife, and now you with me, and people gonna find out. And then plus you kill people too. You a bitch. You kill some people too. So you bad too. So whatever. And it's like, let's just run away. All them bitches always say this shit. In every movie, everybody always want to run away with somebody. Everybody in all the movies always want to run away. Let's just get some money and run away. Run away. Let's run to another place. Run away. Motherfuckers want to run away from Trump. I heard a lot of people saying when Donald Trump one day was going to run away from the United States. I ain't see y'all motherfuckers ain't left. But anyway, she wanted to run away, and Dexter was like, you know what? That's a good idea. We got some money together. Go ahead. You run away. And Dexter was like, run away by your fucking self. I'm staying here. I still got to kill people. I still got my sister. And we ain't working anyway. We ain't working. Pussy ain't that good. He ain't saying that, but you know what I'm saying? So Hannah wanted to run away. So Dexter gives Harrison a hand. He say, listen, you can run away. Here goes some money. Can you take my son? And Hannah's like, what the fuck, Dexter? She's like, you love my son, don't you? While we was fucking, I saw you looking at him. I saw you playing with my baby. I saw you babysitting for me a bunch of times. Take my son with you. Then Dexter had a murderous crazy bitch babysitting. He didn't give a fuck about that boy. He didn't want that son. After his wife died, he didn't know what this little motherfucker, but he had to. So Dexter, take my son with you. So he gives Hannah his son. Hannah takes his son, and they go away. Now Dexter still being a murderous bastard, but guess what? Now his sister Deborah caught him. Maria caught him. Batista caught him. Now Dexter got to a point where he didn't kill, and now everybody done caught him. And he put himself in a real bad situation because his sister was there. Maria, who was the head, the boss, the police chief was there, and Dexter was there. And Maria said, I got you now, motherfucker. She had Dexter dead to right. She knew Dexter was the murderer. She had him. She was going to lock Dexter the fuck up. And then they was going to start doing the back investigation. And they was going to find out Dexter killed everybody. They found all them bodies. Dexter was dumping the bodies. Okay, I got to rewind back. When I said Dexter was dumping the bodies in the swamp and the gators were eating the bodies, well, the gators started leaving shit. The gators would eat like the whole body and leave the dick. Some of them gators was too homophobic. They're like, I can eat the body. I can't eat no dick and balls. Say, no, that's not how it was. They wasn't leaving dick, but they was leaving body parts. They leave a foot or a toe or something. They find a toe. They're like, oh, somebody got fed to the gators or whatever. So then Dexter had a boat. So Dexter started putting bodies in trash bags and dumping them out in the bay, like all the way out. Like Dexter would get in the boat, go all the way out in the bay and dump the bodies out. Well, here it is. Some diver somewhere, sometime found all those bags of bodies out in the bay. They found all those bags of bodies out in the bay, and it was just like, who dumped all these bodies out in the bay? And then it just got it. Hey, Dexter, you took your boat out on a Friday night at midnight one night. You was doing some midnight fishing, huh? Or was you dumping them bodies out in the bay? So they caught Dexter. And Deborah's there, Maria's there, and Dexter's there, and Deborah has to make a decision. And Deborah's a fucked up, like I said, Deborah's a fucked up bitch. She's a fucked up cop. She's been doing drugs. She's been fucking on the serial killers. She's fucked up. She loves her brother. She don't know what to do. Deborah don't know what to do. So Deborah decides, you know what I mean? I'm just going to shoot Longoria. So she shoots the police chief, kills her. And then Deborah ends up getting killed. So now Dexter done got Maria killed. Dexter done got Deborah killed, who was his sister, the only person he loved, that loved him back after all that. His son's going, his wife's going. Dexter say, no, I got to hang this motherfucking shit up. So that's how Dexter, the first season of Dexter, not first season, the first series of Dexter ended. Dexter got caught. His sister had to kill Maria. The whole police station knows now that Dexter's a serial killer, like Dexter's a fucked up person. So he can't go back to work. He has nobody. His wife's going dead. His sister's dead. He has nobody. So it ends with Dexter. He has Deborah's body. He puts Deborah's body in a boat, and he's going to go dump Deborah, like show his last respect, dump his sister out. Yeah, his last respect was to dump his sister in the same place where he dumped all the other motherfuckers he killed. I don't get that. So Dexter gets out on a boat, takes his boat out into the bay, and at the same time, there's a bad hurricane going on. There's a bad, terrible hurricane in Miami, and Dexter goes out on his boat to go dump Deborah's body in the bad hurricane, and it just fades to black. Dexter's in the storm, and everybody just presumes that Dexter went out there on purpose to commit suicide. Everybody just assumed that Dexter was dead, and that's the end of it. A lot of people who watch the series, a lot of people who love the show, were so upset. They were so mad. They equated that to the fade to black that was in the Sopranos, and I'm like, no, the fade to black in the Sopranos ain't nothing like what the end of Dexter. We thought that Dexter took Deborah out to go die, and she died. And we thought Dexter took her body out there to go die behind a hurricane. We thought Dexter was committing suicide, which was the only way for Dexter to go out. The only way for Dexter to go out was to kill himself or to be killed, because Dexter can't stop killing. How is that? Dexter can never live a normal life. After everything that happens, Dexter can never live a normal life. He can't be a cop no more. He can't get a job. He can't kill people and find out murderers and stuff. He don't have the resources that he had before. Dexter gonna have to be some dude that's gonna have to be somewhere living a normal motherfucking life. Hell to the no, to the no. So I wasn't mad about it. And then the thing is, they left it open-ended. Because we didn't see Dexter die. We didn't see the hurricane knock him off the boat. We didn't see him going to the water. We didn't see his boat sink. So we didn't actually see Dexter die. And I think Showtime did that in a way to say, listen, if we want to bring this motherfucker back, we want to revisit Dexter, we can. And that's exactly what they did. They revisited Dexter with Dexter Resurrections, right? Dexter Resurrections. Oh, Dexter, the other one is called Dexter Original Sin. So it's Dexter Resurrections and Dexter Original Sin, and I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna look it up. I know I watch these shows, but I'm gonna. Oh no, the Dexter Resurrection is the new series that's coming out. It's a new series that's coming out. That's gonna be called Dexter Resurrection. They're bringing Dexter back for another series, right? But they got Dexter Original Sin. That's the first series. We're gonna get into that. And they got Dexter New Blood. So here is Dexter New Blood. Dexter New Blood. We find out that Dexter didn't die in that hurricane. Woo! Yeah, Dexter's back. And he's living like in Maine or something, somewhere up there, like way upstate. He's got a new name and everything, and he's living up there. And he's got a girlfriend that's the chief of police. Once again, Dexter has connected himself with the police department. He's a lumberjack up there. He ain't a forensics guy, but he's connected himself with the police department. So his girlfriend coming home, giving him information about people, about murders and stuff like that that's going on up there, not knowing that she's getting motherfuckers killed, because Dexter's still up there killing. And he still found his way to get his police department connection. So he's connected. He's fucking on the police chief. She's giving him information about certain cases and stuff. He's finding out people he's killing them. And there's a big bad serial killer up there that Dexter is really trying to get to, right? And Harrison shows up and derails all that shit. Harrison shows up. And Harrison's like, Dexter, I'm your son. Hannah's dead. And before she died, she told me about you. I did some detective work, and I came up here and I found out you're Dexter. And Dexter's like, listen, motherfucker, you my son and everything. Don't tell. I know Hannah told you. I know you know what the fuck going on. Don't tell nobody, okay? Keep my fake name fake, motherfucker. Shut your fucking mouth. And his son is like, you know what? I'm just like you, though, Dad. I'm just like you, motherfucker. I want to kill people, too. I want to be a killer. I want to be a murderous bastard. I know what you're doing. I know what you did. I know what Hannah told me. And I want to kill people too. And that's like, okay. You can kill some, like, we'll figure it out. And Dexter's trying to tell him how Harry told him, this is the code. And now Dexter, instead of seeing Harry, he's seeing Deborah's ass. And Deborah is like, Dexter, you stupid motherfucker. Look at all the decisions you made. You got me killed. Got Maria killed. Lost your job, lost your life, like got your wife killed. Like, stop with the bullshit, Dex. You ain't supposed to be out here doing this shit. And it was Jennifer Carpenter. Jennifer Carpenter is cute, but she looked like a horse. She got a long face, but I ain't getting to that. But she's like, so Deborah's there, and Deborah's telling him in spirit, don't do the shit. And he's telling Harrison how to do the shit, whatever. And then they trying to catch the serial killer. And Harrison, the serial killer, befriends Harrison. He now becomes friends with Harrison. And Harrison loves the dude, but that's just telling him, like, stay with that guy. I know he's a serial killer. And then they find out he's killing all the women. And he got him his trophies. Like, he's embalming their bodies and making, like, trophies in his basement or whatever. So they find him out. And Dexter's got to kill him. And Dexter got to kill him, but his son don't like the fact that Dexter got to kill him, and his son don't like Dexter now. He like, him and Dexter is beefing, and in the end, Dexter gets caught. because the son's an asshole. Harrison's an asshole. Harrison gets Dexter caught. Dexter's police officer, wife, girlfriend, whatever, catches him, and they shoot Dexter. Harrison shoots Dexter. Bam! And now we see actually Dexter shot. Dexter's in the snow, and Dexter don't give a fuck. Dexter basically told her, "You gotta kill me, dog. You gotta kill me because I'm fucked up. I'm fucking you up. I'm fucking this town up. I can't stop killing. I don't know why I came to this town for a fresh start, and as soon as I get here, I get with the police officer. He start telling me shit. I start killing motherfuckers, and now the guy that we killed is like a prominent rich guy in the town, and now they discover he's a serial killer, but it don't matter now because Dexter's a killer too, and he was fucking it. It's just bad. And it was only one season, but the season was very good. It was a very good season. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the dynamic between Dexter and his son. I enjoyed the fact that they brought Deborah back as the new Harry Spirit. I enjoyed all this shit. I enjoyed the fact that Dexter had another two-edged sword trauma because he loved the police officer lady, but he didn't want her to know he was a killer, and he had to fight the demons and all that, and he had to fight the demons, and then he didn't want his son to be a killer, but he knew his son had that shit in him. His son had that shit in him because the same way Dexter became the killer is the same way his son seen his son was on the floor, seeing his mom killed. Now Dexter witnessed his mother killed, you know what I mean? So it was all bad. So that series was good, and I thought it ended with Dexter being dead. I was like, okay, this is it. Dexter's dead. And I was happy about it because I was like, they just did one series and just a little boom, boom, boom. And then maybe they'll do like a Harrison show spinoff, and Harrison will be the new Dexter kind of. And I'll watch it and see what's up with it. It might end up being good or whatever. So I was like, I was satisfied with it. And then they did Dexter Original Sin. And I was like, that's the Original Sin. And I was like, what is this? And then it was the prequel. It was the prequel to show how Dexter became Dexter. And I was like, I'm a little bit Dextered out. I done had enough of my Dexter feel. I'm not going to watch it. I said, I'm not going to watch it. I did. I said I wasn't going to watch it. And what did I do? First day of premiere, what I do? Black ass turned it on. I turned it on. Yes, I did. I turned it on. I lied to myself. I lied to my family and friends. I ain't to my family and friends shit. But I just lied. I said I wasn't going to watch it, but yeah, I lied. I turned that motherfucker on. And it's good. It's good. It's got Christian Slater. Christian Slater is playing Dexter's father, Harry. Now, Christian Slater is not a matchup. The Harry that was in the Dexter series does not look like Christian Slater. They don't even, I don't get that vibe. They don't match up. But the kid they got to play Dexter matches up with Michael C. Hall perfectly. The kid they got to play Deborah matches up with Deborah kind of person. She don't look like Jennifer Carpenter, but the way she plays Deborah, the acting is so fucking good. This series is, it's a good series, right? But it's telling a story that we already know. So it's hard to do a good series when you're telling a story that people already know, because they already know what's going to happen. They already know what's going to happen to Dexter's mom. They already know, what's going to happen to Dexter's dad. They already know where Deborah's going to end up. We kind of know where these people end up. So prequels are kind of hard to do, but the acting is so good. And they matched up Batista. So Batista is played by this kid, by this guy David Zayas or something. The original Batista is played by let me see. The original Batista is played by, I think his name is David Zayas. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Take me 2 seconds. That's why we got Google, people. Google. Ew, that's a song. That could be the Google. Look me up. Look me up, Google. I'll fucking we'll make a new like a theme song. Goo. I was right. Look, and I prove it. Oh, you ain't gonna see that. But his name is David Zayas, right? David Zayas played the original Batista, and I swear I'm gonna see who plays Batista in Dexter Original Sin. I'm gonna see who plays Batista in Dexter Original Sin because I want to know if that's his son, and I never even thought to look this up. Molly Brown plays Dexter, Deborah Morgan. Patrick Gibson plays Dexter. He's good. He don't look like John Michael C. Hall, but he kind of gives him that vibe, and he's got that creepy same thing that Michael C. Hall had, where it's creepy. Dexter looks like a creep. Christina Milian plays Officer Maria, the chief of police, and she's just now getting in. I'll get into that, but I'm just getting into who plays who. So Christian Slater plays Harry. He's not a good Harry. He's a good actor, and the way he plays Harry is good, but he just don't look like Harry. He don't give me that Harry. Molly Brown gives me that Deborah because of the way she plays it. I'll get into it. But James Martinez plays Andrew Batista, but I'll tell you what, he better go talk to his mama. That boy better go talk to his mama and say, Mama, did you ever even meet David? Did you brush up against him in a club? Did you pop that pussy open for this man? Because I don't know who my daddy, you saying my daddy is this dude, but he looks, talks, moves, walks, everything, just like the original Batista. He is the best of the casting that I've seen. Now, Christina Milian is cast as Maria Leguera, whatever her name was. She's good. She's good. They all good. Because even the girl that plays Deborah, she don't look like Deborah. She don't look like Jennifer Carpenter, but she plays Deborah the same way. We realize and understand why Deborah is the trash bag that she is in the original Dexter series based on this original thing. Because Deborah was fucked up. Deborah in high school was a drug addict, a fucking cheerleader that got kicked off the cheer squad for fighting, a fucking fucked up mental case. Fucking her mom died. Her dad's homicide detective is fucked up. Her brother's a fucking weirdo. And she's popping pussy all across. She was a hoe back then. Drug addict, alcoholic hoe back then. So it just translates. And she was supposed to go on a volleyball scholarship to this place or a cheerleading scholarship. I think, no, it was volleyball. She's supposed to go on a volleyball scholarship or some kind of scholarship to this other college. And she said, fuck it, I'm just going to be a cop. I'm just going to be a cop because my dad is a cop. He's fucked up. My brother works for the police. He's fucked up. And I'm a fucked up bitch. And they fucked up. So if they can do it, I can do it. You know what I mean? So she just decided to be a cop. But Original Sin works because I understand a little bit more as to why Dexter was fucked up. Dexter was living with his mother and his brother. And his mother had 2 sons, no daddy in sight, like no man around at the fuck all. His mother meets Harry. She gets in trouble. She becomes a CI for Harry. She goes way undercover with these drug cartels or whatever. And her and Harry start fucking. And Dexter seeing his man Harry come over and fuck his mom and spend a lot of time with her, spend more time with her than he spent at home with his own wife and all this other shit. And Dexter starts thinking Harry's his dad. He even calls him dad a couple of times as a kid. Little Dexter starts calling Harry dad. Harry dad in his mind like, Harry not your dad. Harry not your dad. Harry not your dad. You know what I mean? But this is the only man that he knows, right? And then Dexter was killing bugs and killing little shit, and that's how it starts, getting the crazy starts like that. And then Harry goes home, and his wife's like, "Hey, I know you fucking this bitch. You know what I mean? I know you're cheating, okay? But guess what? I'm having a baby and feeling can be beat, so you better decide where the baby gonna sleep. Go to USA, baby. You know what I mean? Because Dexter." Deborah about to be born. And she like, look, I'm having this baby. And you better cut cut that bitch off. Hey, yeah. It ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. You know what I mean? You gotta cut that bitch off. You know what I mean? And she knows that it's a CI girl. She knows. Like, cut that bitch off. But he tries to cut her off, and he does. But in him cutting her off, she ends up getting caught. She ends up getting fucked up because she's a mental case too. She's a drug addict bitch with 2 kids, no husband, and the only man that she fucking on, that she loving on, got a family at home, and he cuts her off, and then she's got to deal with these drug cartels, and she's spiraling, and they catch her, and they put her in this container, and they chainsaw her ass up right in front of her 2 little baby boys. Yeah. And the funny thing is, before they chainsaw her ass up, right, they have her in the back. She's in the back of the container with her 2 little baby boys sitting back there. And the motherfucker comes in with the chainsaw, and there's people in front of them. So she's sitting back there with 2 little baby boys, and he goes, yeah, chainsaw one per motherfucker. And she's like, oh, shit. Yeah. This dude is coming through with a chainsaw like he's a tree cutter, like he's a lumberjack, just cutting down all these people. Yeah. And she's sitting there. Watching motherfuckers get chainsawed to death with her 2 little baby boys, and she can't do shit. And then they chainsaw her ass to death. Chainsaw her to death. And now Harry, the crazy motherfucker that he is, goes home to his wife. He goes home to his wife and he goes, honey, remember that lady I was fucking? Yeah, she got 2 sons, and we gotta adopt them because she just got all killed up, and we gotta take in her 2 sons, who also are 2 little weirdo little boys, and they watch their mom get chainsaw right in front of them. And she's like, motherfucker, what? I'm having a baby. I got a baby. We can't do that shit. She's like, no, we got to do it. We got to do it. Harry's like, we got to do it. Come on, honey, come on. And the good wife that she is, she does it. She brings them motherfuckers in. And what does Dexter brother do? Dexter brother Brian, what does this motherfucker do? He chokes the shit out of baby Deborah. I mean, look. Baby Deborah was in that thing. He took that pillow. He thought baby Deborah was in the thing crying, whatever. Brian said, shut the fuck up. Baby still crying. What the fuck is going on? He got that pillow real quick with him. She said, what is he doing? She grabbed him. She called the social worker. She said, listen here. I want to be nice. I want to be cool. I want to be the good wife. That little motherfucker right here can't stay in my house. No, ain't no way. The social worker's like, well, what do you want me to do? She's like, look, you can take him. We'll keep Dexter. Take that motherfucker. Get him on. And then she knew something was wrong with Dexter too. She was nurturing him. She was calming him down. She knew Dexter was crazy growing up. And then she dies when Dexter and Deborah was like teenagers, and she dies. And it was sad. She didn't get killed in that, and her husband, they worked it out. Harry was still there, but she dies. And now we pick it up like Dexter and so how they did it was Dexter and Deborah and Harry lived together, and they would talk about their mom, whatever. And then they would go to flashbacks, and we would see flashbacks of how it happened, whatever. And then Dexter gets an internship at the police station as a forensics guy, and he keeps that job. Deborah joins the police academy. She becomes a cop, and Harry's already a police detective. And this is when Harry finds out that Dexter wants to kill people, and he finds out Dexter is a murderous bastard, and he gives Dexter the code and all that because Harry feels bad. I got your mama killed. I was fucking her. I got her killed. And the way she got killed was all me. I put her in them cartels and stuff. I knew they was dangerous and all that. So Harry feels bad. So he's like, he understands that he turned Dexter into. He feels like he turned Dexter into the monster that he is because of the way everything happened. Michael C. Hall narrates the show. So you hear his voice as he does the narration, as he's telling the story of all the stuff that happened. So it was kind of cool. Real cool show. And now they're doing Dexter Resurrection. So now, apparently, at the proof from the trailer I've seen, they just show Dexter on a hospital gurney, and he's handcuffed to the bed, and they working on him. They got the things going boop, 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 and they got all the tools in this motherfucker, and they trying to save Dexter's life. And I'm like, why is y'all trying to save Dexter? He's a murderous bastard. He got shot. Like, let him die. Let Dexter die. Y'all want to save Dexter just so y'all can put him in prison? Is that justice? Is that vindication? And the only person Dexter killed in their town was the motherfucker that was killing all the bitches and getting away with it. This dude killed like 25 bitches and got away with it. Dexter kills him, and now y'all wanna like put Dexter in prison for that? But then again, Dexter killed like 100 people, I guess. I'm just guessing 100. I guess so. But I don't want to put him in prison. He's dead. If somebody kills 100 people, what are you going to get the death penalty anyway? So, like, why waste our tax dollars, put this motherfucker in prison that's going to get the death penalty anyway? And we don't even have to kill him. Somebody already shot his ass. He's already on the verge of dying. Let him die. Just let him die. Like, save us some tax money. Give us a tax break. Say, okay, listen, Dexter killed him. He got killed. Somebody else took Dexter out. So no taxes for this motherfucker. Like, yeah, woo. No, you want to get Dexter, you want to lock Dexter up, give him the death penalty, and have us pay taxes for this motherfucker to sit in prison for 15, 20 years before they actually give him the lethal injection. Now get the fuck out of here. Let that motherfucker die. But for the sake of the new show, let that motherfucker live, because I'm sorry. I watched Dexter the original. I watched Dexter the fucking New Blood, and now I watched Dexter original sin, and Dexter's a hit shit. Showtime's got a legacy on it. Dexter is like the MCU. He's like the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This motherfucker just keeps going, and he's good. He ain't have no the Marvels. He ain't have no Thor Love and Thunders. He ain't have no Quantum Manias. He ain't have none of them fuck ups. Not yet. Dexter's good. So Dexter's on his table and he's getting operated on. And then we see Dexter walking around. He's in New York City, like walking around like he's a free motherfucker. And I'm like, how the fuck? I want to watch it just to see how the fuck Dexter didn't end up in prison. That's the only thing I'm watching it for to start. Now I know once I get into it, it's good because I wasn't watching the original sin. I just wanted to see the first episode, see what it's about. Hook. That's the New Blood. I just wanted to see the first episode, see what it's about. Hook. So I know that's the Resurrection. They got the hook on it. They got the worm on the line because they throwing the worm out. Like, how the fuck Dexter not dead? Number one. And how the fuck is Dexter walking around a free man when everybody knows that Dexter done killed everybody? Everybody knows Dexter done got over 100 kills in the body. Serial killer. He's the first that motherfucker. He's free in New York City. How the fuck that happened? So you know. So the hook is in my the worm is on the rod, and I'm gonna bite that motherfucker. I'm gonna bite it. And then I'm quite sure they're going to reel my black ass in. I'm quite sure. So like I said, if you like good shows, you're looking for something to watch, you need to watch Dexter. I don't know how many seasons it is. I didn't spoil too much for you. Yeah, you know Deborah's going to die, but so what? I mean, by the time you get to that, you're going to forget I told you. Yeah, you know that John Lithgow was so fucking good. He was so fucking good. Because John Lithgow looks like somebody's funny grandpa. John Lithgow looks like somebody's funny-ass granddaddy. You would never think he was a killer. I watched him on 30 Rock from the Sun all them years, and I laughed at them motherfucker. I laughed every time I seen him come on the screen with that. I laughed, then I cried. That motherfucker made me laugh. Look at his face was funny as shit. And then he made me cry because he was a devious, mean, evil, fucking killing-ass bastard. And he was good. But you know he killed Dexter's wife, but the lead up to it and a lot of stuff I left out, you're still gonna be shocked. You know Dexter, you know Deborah was fucking the ice cream man, the Harbor Bay Butcher, whatever. You know Quinn gets fired because it was inevitable. I didn't have to tell y'all Quinn gets fired. Then I'll spoil y'all know Quinn was going to get fired from the beginning. Y'all see Quinn, he's a fucked up dude. You know what I mean? I didn't give y'all too much of spoilers, and a lot of other shit happened. And Dokes, y'all know Dokes was gonna get killed. Dokes caught Dexter, so y'all know he was gonna get killed. So that wasn't a surprise, motherfucker. You know what I mean? It wasn't. So anyway. With that being said, I'm going to end this episode. And today's episode was sponsored by today's episode was sponsored by Ralph Lauren. Ralph Lauren, that's right. Ralph Lauren, you see it. If you want some clothes, get some polos. You know what I'm saying? Get some polos. Don't get that United Polo Association. Don't get that Chaps. Chaps stands for could have had a polo shirt. You know what I'm saying? Get the real polo shit. Get some Ralph Lauren polo shit. The shit's nice. See, this shirt's nice. Look at it. Got the it's nice. Nice that shirt. Okay? So, yeah, this episode today was sponsored by Mr. Ralph Lauren. Yay! Polo! So, on behalf of the co-hosts, he contributed. On behalf of the T, on behalf of the Macho Man is here. Freddie's here. You know what I'm saying? On behalf of the Decepticon fucking security team, y'all ain't never seen the roach, did y'all? Y'all ain't never seen not one roach. Not no roach crawling on my laptop, not no roach crawling across the screen. Ain't no roaches up here. That's because the Decepticons keep the roaches off my fucking shit. Okay. It's like, no, ain't no fucking roaches. If Brittany saw a roach in here, she would throw me out. Okay. Ain't no roaches in my house. If she saw a roach in here, guess what, man? We would have to, everything would be empty. This whole room would be empty. We'd be exterminating this shit. Shit would get buck wild. Ain't no roaches in my house, but just in case. I hired them for the studio. I was in the studio. Remember, I was in that studio in the warehouse, and then that shit it was a warehouse. You know what I'm saying? So I hired them for that. But then when I came to my home and they got my room set up, I didn't want to fire them. You know what I mean? We living in a recession, and the Decepticons ain't popular no more. Them Transformer movies that suck. They not getting the proper royalty checks off of that. Shit's fucked up. You know what I mean? They got a bad deal in the movies and situations and all that. So, I'm keeping people employed, baby. But y'all not keeping me employed. Y'all got to like, y'all got to listen, y'all got to subscribe. Y'all got to keep me employed so I can help these motherfuckers out. Freddy Krueger ain't making no more movies. Macho Man died. Decepticons getting fucked on their royalties. Like, I'm helping the people, so people need to help me help them. You understand what I'm saying? But with that being said, see you next time.